what you gonna do with all that poop? All that poop inside your butt. I'm gonna put... I didn't think of a second line for that. I'm sorry.
Hi, everyone.
I'm gonna put all that poop in my butt.
Well, it's already there, so it doesn't really make any sense as a
Well, it's her poop. The poop goes in. How does putting someone else's poop in your butt? That's not...
Oh, you mean... Oh, I see what you mean. No, that's my
Yeah.
bad. I kind of goofed that. I was pretty unclear on the use of... on the possessiveness of the poop in that sentence.
How are we doing today? This is
Well, today at work, my manager talked to me about her cat, and she kept on. She's told me she has a they fab cat.
Oh,
what?
That they use they them pronouns with because they got it as a kitten and thought it was a boy, but it was a girl. And I just thought it was so interesting that this cat...
That's not a they fab cat. That's you doing fucking conversion therapy.
This they fab cat was named Gus. I thought that was really...
Alright, well...
And I was wondering, like, you know, I guess how does that set of circumstances, being a they assigned female at birth, they, how does that make a person think to name their cat Gus?
I don't
just
know.
thought that was an interesting kind of coincidence.
Maybe they were.
I don't think there's any fodder for jokes out of this. I think we should move on. I can't think of anything funny.
I remember there was a
My
possum
bad.
account that I followed on Instagram, and one of the possums was named Gus. They were just
I'm
always
okay with that.
Yeah, it was just like
Actually, no, I don't like opossums because I don't like the people who identify with opossums.
yeah. Well,
It's like
Yeah,
I'm
these damn
so
Zoomers
fucking,
freaking think they identify as a damn possum.
No, it's a very millennial thing.
well, speaking
No,
of,
but
It's
no,
like-
the
I
teachers
don't
are
mean like a.
the teachers are indoctrinating children to identify as possums. That's what you're saying. That's what
I don't
we're-
mean like
that's-
that though. I mean like like the people who will post like, "Oh, I'm such a panicked little trash panda," and it's like a picture of a screaming opossum.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
I identify-
Oh, I get
I
it. It's me. Look at the screaming opossum. That's me. That's me. I'm the screaming opossum, you guys.
I identify with possums on account of the pouch that I have. No, it's funny, but with those, they identify as like, possums and raccoons. They're like, they're like anarchists, and I think that possums are, they're like communists. And I think possums are because they live like very short lives, and they're, they aren't like aggressive or mean. But raccoons are like, they're definitely like, they're definitely capitalists. They love just eating as much as they can and living in people's houses and, emotionally manipulating them into letting them stay in their houses in Russia.
Yeah, and birds aren't real.
Yeah.
Freaking birds aren't real.
I'm allowed to talk about raccoons.
I have trouble identifying with opossums because every time I get hit by a car, the driver dies.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, because I just die for real, so
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Well, speaking of
I have trouble identifying with opossums because I'm not a fucking liar.
speaking of people that identify with possums, there's a subreddit. So
Called
This
people
is
who
a-
we're going over
r
r
slash
slash people who
people.
identify with possums
it's
today.
very close. It's witches versus patriarchy.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Dude,
you know about
I mean, like,
Spencer
I don't
recommended
wanna,
this to me.
I feel like the patriarchy is a matchup nightmare for witches. This is me
Yeah, they
personally,
can't.
because in my
They can't.
experience... Go ahead.
Witches can't guard in space, so you set that screen, the pick and roll screen, back like a
Yeah.
step or two, and they still the witches have to come out, and at that
And if
point, they're tripping over their own broomsticks.
Yeah, if you look historically, the people who have been most susceptible to patriarchy are all women. And witches are predominantly women.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Nowadays. Hold on. Let me find the original one that Spencer sent me because it was in the Telegram fucking thing.
Oh yeah, you've got to scroll through 700 messages.
I do. God damn it.
I like that Telegram chat. There's just so much going on.
There are,
My
yeah.
eyes glaze over.
I don't like the Telegram chat. They're
Okay.
mean to me
That's
in
all
there.
What do they call you?
The
I
L
don't
word.
read the Telegram chat. I just,
They call it. I don't know how to do from. A
no,
specific
you can't.
person.
You're not going to figure it out during the podcast. Telegram is like it's unknowable.
Oh, I can do it on my laptop. Whatever. But okay, who wants to? But witches versus patriarchy. It's I would describe it, but I think Gus kind of described it when he was talking about people that like possums. If that makes sense, it's a lot of the same people.
Yeah, it's a lot of the same people. I had something very stupid happen to me while Grace and April were crashing with me, because they're the guy they had opening for them for their Boston show also came to hang out with us, and we had like a good time. You know, like we were talking, we were just having a good conversation. And he says, like, as he's leaving, like, "Oh, dude, I'll like, it was really fun. Like, I'll check out your podcast at some point." And I was worried about like coming off like too arrogant or narcissistic, but I was really really high at the same time. And so what I said when he said that, I said, "Don't. It's dog shit."
Yeah, that's what I tell people.
It's really fucking smooth of me.
Yeah, no, that's really smart. Yeah, when it comes up, I definitely, I definitely say something about it. I don't just let the conversation continue beyond that. I don't find
if you Google I'll kill you.
I don't find a new shitty way to bring up having a podcast that you somehow invented.
I didn't even bring it up. That was the thing. I fucking completely boofed.
Yeah. Anyway, Gus, can you read the one that I sent about the something being stuck in a house?
Dude, I've been stuck in a house before.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been stuck in a house. I lied.
Yes, we all were.
No,
we all were stuck in our house. For like 2 years, we all were stuck in our houses.
You could go outside. That's fine.
No, you could not go outside. You were killed by robots if you stepped outside.
The only time I was actually stuck in my house was during the Boston bombing, because the entire city was on lockdown.
Because they thought the entire city was going to blow up.
Witches versus Patriarchy is a women-centered sub with a witchy twist.
Ooh.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Alright. This is a post called... Oh, no, I clicked on the wrong one. My bad.
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked on a post called What Does It Mean? Which is a pretty funny name.
Yeah.
We'll get to that one later. Stuck in a house. Is that at the bottom? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. There's a fae... Oh, Jesus. Alright, man. There's a fae that says they're stuck in my house, and I'm not sure what to do. So last night around midnight, fae showed up in my house. As one does.
Yep.
We have a 10-year-old... God fucking damn it. We have a 10-year-old ghost in the house, too. So I'm no stranger to talking to spirits. But last night, my hand started signing letters a lot more controlled and concisely than our 10-year-old can manage.
It was the Crip sign.
What?
I am just doing like Naruto jutsu.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, a fairy's doing this. I eventually pulled out my phone for... This is a great like excuse to give your boyfriend after giving a terrible hand job.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry, honey. I didn't mean to do that twisting thing. There must be a fae in the house.
Yeah.
There's
don't
take
that 10-year-old.
lived here for 10 years.
Yeah. No, it's the pagan version of when you cheat on your wife and then you tell her that you were possessed.
Yeah.
Let me fucking go back to it one sec. I eventually pulled out my phone. Shut up. I eventually pulled out my phone for them to type for me because I really don't know sign language, and I'm about 50-50 on the ASL alphabet. Basically, they said that I don't owe them anything. I fucking hope not. Can you imagine if a fucking fae showed up in your house and starts going like, "Yo, can I get $20?
You owe me $400.
I want a PS5."
Where would you even send the money? They're not real. They're ghosts.
Oh, let me explain. They said that I don't owe them anything, but they needed a favor because they somehow got stuck in my house and they don't know how to leave. But this fae dumb as shit, dude.
Yeah, no, this is a dumb fae.
Oh, could you? I don't know what a door is.
I need a stepmom to fuck me out of the house.
Fae are stupid as hell, bro. Both of us. Hey guys, how many fae does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't.
This many.
Yeah.
Both of us are at a loss for what to do here. If anyone's got ideas for what to do, it'd be greatly appreciated. They want out of here as soon as possible. Edit. I think the problem was our metal front door. Oh. Fucking of course.
Like a dungeon door.
We didn't have any problems getting through the window. Still not sure how we got in the first place, but thanks for the help.
How he got it. Okay, wait, they gave this... So is this a he, they, fae? This is an AMAB Ahab.
Alright, so according to Fancy Rat Fridays, an iron door is a fey trap.
Yeah, an iron door is a trap for a lot of things. Why do you have an iron door? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think of like.
Yeah, like.
Wait, yeah. Who has an iron door?
I don't know. The Fae got stuck in my bank vault.
Oh, this is. Can I read this comment at the bottom? This is excellent.
Yes.
What a delight/relief to stumble upon this completely reasonable conversation about a completely reasonable encounter with a surprisingly polite entity of ambiguous corporeality. I feel like every time I wander into anything supernatural on Reddit, the conversation is that OP's house has a cold spot, and the first comment is, "Sage won't work, you need an exorcism." The first sentence sounds like they're making fun of people. But
Yeah,
they are being
were.
100% sincere. No, they're genuinely like, "Yep, this is totally reasonable."
We need more of this on the internet.
I need to know how. Okay, they just casually mentioned, "Oh yeah, we have a 10-year-old ghost," and that's normal.
Why the
Like,
fuck
wait,
you
is
got
it the ghost of a
10-year-old?
10-year-old?
I would assume
Yeah.
so.
I'm just gonna look up I'm just gonna look up year-old ghost on Witches versus Patriarchy and see if there's anything.
The oldest ghost.
Yeah, years old ghost.
It's like a 40-year-old ghost from Ghost Years. They actually age faster.
They age 4 times faster.
It just doesn't show because they're ghosts.
Here's a post that says people treat ghosts like bees.
I'd like to hear some. Can we hear some more about that, actually?
Yeah, there are 3 types of people when it comes to bees.
Hey, dude, can you help me smoke out this ghost?
Yeah. There are 3 types of people when it comes to bees. There are the indifferent, aren't super afraid, and know how to avoid being stung. Then there are the people who aren't allergic, but still get super hysterical when they see them. Swatting at them, running away screaming. They call pest control or burn their house down trying to get rid of the nest. They get stung at least twice each summer. Finally, there are the bee lovers who plant wildflower meadows and sit in the evening sun drinking tea under their favorite hornet's nests. What? Observing them lovingly, ensuring everyone that they won't sting and that they aren't even poisonous.
If that ain't me.
There should be like a Coyote Peterson for ghosts.
Wait.
That would be incredibly sick.
Let me. Okay, and they say same with ghosts. 1, people who are indifferent. 2, people who run away screaming, call a priest, and then try to kill the priest because they believe correctly that he is a revenant pirate from the 16th century dressed as a priest. Finally, they will burn their house down trying to exorcise the ghost and the priest. 3, and then finally, there's my husband who will always pour an extra glass of wine for Auntie Hannah at every family party. Auntie Hannah's been dead for about 100 years. My husband assures me she is harmless, but we both know that she pushed one of our friends down the stairs. We also believe he deserved it. We've all got
that 100-year-old aunt.
Yeah, hold on. Let me send this post. This is insane. Oh yeah, searching controversial through this was also kind of a pain because I guess this sub gets a lot of attention from people that don't like it. So
that's super obnoxious.
Yeah, the most controversial is something
Which
with
granted is totally hypocritical of us because we facilitate that shit all the fucking time.
No, we don't facilitate brigade. This is people trying to they're downvoting things that are otherwise things with 19,000 upvotes. It's this trans witch just cast her first estrogen spell or whatever.
I hope there are TERFs. That would be so
well,
funny.
I think that's what
Can you imagine not believing in trans women but believing in magic?
Yeah. Well, I think there might be, but they get removed, which is unfortunate because we don't get to really see.
They get removed from the corporeal realm.
Yeah, they get
banished. They get banished from the subreddit.
Yeah, they get sent to the dark realm.
Yeah. Let me see if there are any other witch subreddit. Do you guys want to look at the comments on that? I just sent it. Okay, wait. There's r/witch, which is a more laid back place.
That's nice.
Witch for discussion of prepositions.
Yeah.
This is just people talking about bees, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, is it? I thought someone was gonna say I also have a 100-year-old ghost.
No.
Yeah.
Um,
Guys, we had to put down my 100-year-old ghost. They're alive again now.
He went to the No, he just went to the cemetery upstate. He lives.
Yeah.
He lives there. He haunts there now.
He went back over the Rainbow Bridge. Today I'm 22. Come on, please talk more about ghosts. It's just people saying like my 6-year-old says that she's gay.
What an idiot!
I'd be much more interesting. Yeah, so many damn kids these days are identifying as ghosts.
You said these
What's up
gays.
with that? Whatever.
You said these gays.
They do it too. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was still right.
Yeah. I'm worried about my sister. My family thinks my girlfriend is casting spells on us. Oh, that one's long. Oh yeah. Is Baphomet a legitimate deity?
I thought you said bath metal at first. I was thinking,
Yeah.
what kind of fucking genre that would be?
Yeah.
A 17.5-minute prog song called Rubber Ducky.
Splash
Yeah.
metal.
Well, is any metal band where they're, they actually like take care of themselves, so it's a distinct genre. I paid a psychic $90 for a love spell. It did the opposite.
Oh, dumbass! You got pranked.
I'm gonna read this is from Witch. I got a reading from a psychic on TikTok and then got a love spell for $90. The person I had her do the spell on is acting distant and weird. He's being cold and complete opposite of what's happening. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it was the spell because even before something had happened between us. So I got.
Dude, this girl's acting weird toward me just because I had paid someone to cast a spell on her.
Yeah, and then someone says, "Yep, you got swindled." TikTok is not the place to look for spell word. It's like,
that's the issue. Yup, that's the problem.
Yeah,
oh, dude, I got this. I found this mage on Fiverr, and he fucking ruined my whole shit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that you facilitated
God.
magic through a Chinese source without using the right talisman.
I'm never going on Craigslist for warlocks again.
Yeah.
Their call center didn't even speak English.
Yeah, I'm gonna read. Someone made a thread for just general advice, and I sorted the comments by controversial to see if there was
getting like a really shitty Balkan sorcerer.
Yeah.
We don't have proper golem. Call back next week.
I talked to this man from Norway on Twitter that said that he would do a spell to purify me and my family, but then I was attacked by a homeless man with an axe.
Oh,
and,
fuck, dude. Guys, you're not gonna believe this, but I paid $700 for a TikTok wizard to give me good luck for the year, and then suddenly 2 weeks later, I don't have enough money to pay my rent. This spell didn't even work.
So this is let's start a thread of just some random advice, no specific topic, just great advice. And then the most
just
controversial is from Ecstasy Evie that says, "Get your nipples pierced, you won't regret it." Which,
as long as you don't hire a damn wizard to do it.
Yeah. Then another person just says, "Play Limbus Company, available on Steam and Apple Store."
Use your ass balls. 669 says when making a blended soup, set some of the vegetables aside, roast them, and reintroduce them at the end.
Fuck you. I'm gonna introduce them all at once.
I'm gonna introduce them.
Fucking internet scholars think they can tell me how to introduce my vegetables.
Wait, XTV also said there is no downside to having sharp reflexes, which is what?
Okay,
that's not true, dude. You know how many times I got faked out by people pretending to punch me in high school?
Yeah, this
happened.
Dude,
one time a dude did it 3 times in 5 seconds, and
yeah.
When I got mugged, I tried to chase after him, and he took out that little The mugger took out one of those little hammers, and he hit my knee, and I kicked my reflex. I kicked because my reflex is so good, and I fell down, and he was able to escape.
There is no downside to having sharp reflexes. It's like this is the
that's like something that
would cast.
That's like something like a text that would appear on a Skyrim loading screen.
Yeah,
there are no disadvantages to having high dice.
Let me see. Are there anything else? If your pet hates someone, be more cautious of that human's behavior. Which no, don't do that. Yeah. Be careful when burning any kind of incense or sage. Some present may be allergic to the smoke. Me, I'm allergic to smoke of any kind.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ecstasy.
You're allergic to this smoke.
We're smoking
Better
you
watch
out.
out. Yeah.
Ecstasy Evie says, "Don't be afraid to be weird."
I'm actually terrified of being weird.
Yeah.
If anyone, it's like it could be me or it could be anyone around me. If you sneeze around me, I'll fucking attack you.
Yeah. Wait, XSEV also said, if it feels like you're being mistreated, you probably are. That one's, I guess, probably good advice.
It's good advice until someone who mistreats other people hears it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, that's the problem with, like, universal affirmations, is if you give them to a shitty person, they're just like, yep, I'm gonna commit emotional abuse.
Yeah, that rules that you can, like, give advice to the wrong person and just, like, you know, just ruin something.
Hey, I told my therapist about all those things that you did to me, and I exaggerated what you did, and I also left out all the stuff that I did, and he said that you should apologize. This was actually your fault. I read about it on the Witches subreddit, and I decided that you deciding we couldn't date anymore
The thing is,
after I started screaming and throwing up because you didn't order something for me when you went out to get takeout. Yeah, that was really fucked up of you.
yeah, I actually just don't have time for that in my life, so I think I'm well within my rights to just cut you out forever.
Yeah,
and it's okay to do that to all your friends.
I like this one. This is further up. I think this is the first one I sent today from Witches versus Patriarchy. And the caption is just, what does it mean? And there's just a picture of a bee's nest on this person's window.
More bees, more bee talk from the Witches. What do they know?
There's a lot of... Yeah, these guys are really into bees.
Yeah.
Which is not what I would consider, like, a number one witchy animal.
Yeah. Oh, I also found r/reality shifting, which.
Can we do that one?
Yeah. Here, let me find one.
Oh, I fucking love it, dude. So, for anyone who doesn't know what shifting is, it is essentially the idea that you can, like jump between, like, different dimensions.
Yeah.
And you're actually doing that, and it's not you having an imagination.
Griffin, can you read the one I just sent?
Yeah, y'all know you could literally... Y'all know that you could literally cure cancer with this, right? /SRS. How has no one attempted this before? Just go to a reality exactly like this one, except there's a cure for cancer. Research it, bring it here, boom! If you're an experienced shifter, please do this.
This proves that shifters are...
You should do that.
Shifters are real, but they are incredibly selfish.
Yeah, they're... I mean, that's the thing. The way you unlock the ability to shift is to completely give up your humanity and just to shift to change the names of breakfast cereals and stuff like that. Change the spelling of brand names and what movies certain scenes are from.
Yeah. What if you shift realities and then you learn that everyone that's ever gotten cancer actually deserved it?
Oh, that's a good one. I feel like we're really close to that. I feel like we're really close to that one.
Yeah. Hamster Fangirl says, we'd get killed by the government if we did that, LOL. Just shift somewhere else, dumbass.
Yeah, just shift somewhere where the government would like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Go somewhere else. Like, come on. Do it in international waters or something.
Do it in international waters.
Yeah.
I went to international waters and I shifted into a reality where every part of the ocean was owned by Japan.
I shifted into the quantum realm and nobody knew you.
Nobody knew anything. I didn't know myself.
I'm gonna read this one that Griffin just sent. Has anyone shifted to a H world? Which I saw this and I thought this was... Which I thought this was gonna be something completely different. The body text reads, has anyone shifted to a hentai world before? And how was the sex? I thought this was going to be about hell.
World.
I thought that was going to be about hell.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was maybe going to be about Hitler.
Hentai world?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a world for that.
Yeah, I think the world needs, like,
because we haven't been shifted there yet.
Yeah,
we haven't been shifted to hentai world yet.
It can't be all hentai.
It's like the Lunch Kingdom from Super Mario Odyssey. Like that's just the last thing you thought of, and you make a planet out of it.
Yeah. Oh wait, this person also posted on r/Hikiko Mori. I feel like I'm Kratos. I can kind of relate to how quiet and stoic he is, except I'm not a god or strong like him.
I can kind of relate how strong he is, except I'm not very strong.
Yeah, I'm like Kratos in all those respects. If that,
I can kind of relate to Adolf Hitler, except for like the racism part. I don't really with that.
Yeah, I'm loud and rude.
Control of power, kind of. I don't really relate to that.
Me and my squad straight up like Hitler, except we haven't made it yet, and also we are not racist.
Except we're all on the same page, so we don't need to do the Night of the Long Knives. So
yeah,
that's one advantage we may have.
Yeah.
I like this one. Listening to a Become a Witch or Wizard subliminal, which are you guys know about the subliminal hypnosis videos. Where you just put on a video and it says you will become a witch or wizard. Does anyone know any good Become a Wizard or Witch subliminals on YouTube that will make it where I'll become a witch or wizard and make it where I get whatever I want using magic and make it where I wish where any wish I write down will come true?
Want using magic?
Yeah.
I made a lot of mistakes recently in my life, but I won't fix them all so I can be happier and start living a better life. I will only use this wizard witch stuff for good. I will not be doing anything bad or messed up with it.
That is just a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you put on like the wizard subliminal. It's like, all right, I'm gonna put this on. It's gonna make me, and then it's just like an old man saying like, bibble babble, fucking hoist and bumble.
There's got to be people who like charge actual money for this. Who they're offering like the real
they do on TikTok.
Quantity. Yeah, like the really high quality wizard hypnosis.
One sec,
like,
I need to.
Really...
I just ran out of I ran out of storage. So I need to. I still have my recording, but I just need to.
Dude, you gotta pay a wizard to get more storage.
I do.
What would you guys do if you?
Does anyone know any hypnosis videos I can listen to that will make my computer have more storage?
Yeah. Does anyone know any hypnosis videos I can listen to that will make me become Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yeah.
I just
Hold
want
on.
to
I
beat
think
him.
I almost did it. I just gotta empty the trash.
Yeah, if you check out Giannis Hypnosis 567 on YouTube, he's got some really high quality stuff. I know a lot of people really like Antetokounmpo head, but I think he's kind of overrated, honestly.
The thing you have to find the video that he watched to become like that. Because he was a kind of normal looking guy, and then he watched a video that hypnotized him to become like that.
Yeah. Okay. You're 1/10 of the way into transforming into Giannis, but you just wake up looking like a white guy in blackface. It's like you're like the first stage of the Animorphs transformation, but nothing else.
You're just Greek.
Okay. Now we should be back on track. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'll edit all that out. I was getting nervous because they were riffing about turning into Giannis, and I didn't know if I could sync it up, but.
You heard about sports and you started to get scared.
I did. I got scared. I didn't know what was going on. I heard a Greek name and I thought to myself, Greek people can't do sports. That's wrong. What's going on?
They invented sports.
I know.
What are you talking about?
And now they're done with them.
Now they're done.
Yeah, they invented them and mastered them.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they've moved on.
They quit while they were
not doing any work. They've retired, and that's why their economy's bad.
It does always crack me up when like the national team for a European country just has one NBA superstar and then like a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people who watch that stuff will be like, the international community is getting really a lot better than people think. A lot of these teams have one guy, and then 14 normal guys, and the USA team has 15 of those guys. But it's just crazy that all the countries have like one or two guys who are doing this.
Yeah. We've got, unfortunately, a 40-point deficit as Stjorbekjan Jekelzar once again fails to continue to guard Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
It's been really, really rough going here.
Is there... Okay, wait, so the wizard shifting subliminal, is there anything else there. I want to see what people are saying about this. I want to see. Someone says, "Can I ask how old you are?" And they say, "I'm 16."
That's the thing they messed up in their life is just that they asked somebody out and got rejected.
Yeah.
They crashed their bike.
Yeah. Imagine your like fuck up friend from high school, like, you know, you go off to college, you don't see him again, it's like, oh, what's gonna happen to him? He's probably gonna like overdose. Then you come back after college and you see that he's a wizard. He's a wizard that's casting spells and he's doing really well for himself.
Yeah.
Or he's like,
he got into wizardry through like the Gandalf smoking shit.
Yeah.
He started like blowing like dragon clouds.
Yeah. He's the one guy that made it. You know, all those other guys just sort of burned out and were just, you know, focused on like the smoke tricks. But then he realized that you actually need to, you know, use a fucking staff or whatever.
I'm the first white wizard to make it out of Midgar.
Yeah. So the person that asked if this person was 16 that said, unfortunately, what you're looking for does not exist. We all make mistakes, but they don't dictate our future happiness. And then that got downvoted at least twice. And then
get this fucking guy out of here.
It's getting downvoted again by me.
Yep. And then someone replied and said, untrue, you are limitless.
And their tag is experienced shifter.
Yeah, experience shifter, not Amber Lee. But
experience shift.
Okay, Gus, can you read there's also there's something called Escaping Prison Planet, which is not
terrible
the
planet. This is another like Mario Odyssey world.
It kind of, yeah.
just a lot of themed planets going on right now.
But no relation to Paul Joseph Watson and his show, but
oh, he was Prison Planet. That's right.
Yeah, but that
guy was fun. I miss him.
These are just people that think that they are on a planet that is imprisoning them.
The left wants you to put broken glass on your hot dogs. That's not real. But if I told you it was, wouldn't you believe it just a little bit?
Can you read the actual post?
All right.
That was the actual post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verbatim.
Good news! No one here is going to reincarnate unless you did really soon. End of the world is coming in within the next 2 to 3 decades. War will break out. Humanity will win. Source? Gut feeling. Anyone else get a similar gut?
Wait, what? No, wait. If humanity wins, like, won't we still be able to or will we not die after that?
I'm kind of. This guy sending some mixed messages.
Yeah, additional ads.
Make up your damn mind, bro.
Is this like the Book of Revelations one? I guess I don't know. Oh, this guy is also in r/Eminem.
Yo.
Yeah, the world's gonna end in the next 2 to 3.
Champion. Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, no one will reincarnate soon because Marshall Mathers is still alive.
Yeah,
maybe you can do it then.
We're gonna show the aliens a meme that says Eminem when you need to laugh, Marshall Mathers when you need to be sad, Slim Shady for when you're furious, and they're gonna get so touched that they decide not to blow up the planet.
Yeah. I want to see. Okay, what are the comments? Oh, Griffin, I saw the one that you sent about foul words.
Yeah.
One said the only end of the world is when the entire crop is harvested for loosh. Then everything will start up again. I don't know what the fuck loosh is. And someone says Jupiter Rising, great movie. Never got to harvest all the loosh though.
Jupiter Rising? Didn't everyone hate that?
Yeah, wasn't that like based on like a young adult fiction book?
No, that's Jupiter Ascending. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting mixed up.
That's the same
Jupiter
title.
Rising is
Yeah, that's
band.
Let me see. Are there any the comments are just like a lot of people saying things. Someone says we were going through the 6th reset according to Moonfall and the Matrix movie. Wait, okay, these people do just base their beliefs on movies.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, Moonfall.
Yeah, the Wachowskis knew what was going on.
Yeah, well, the Matrix, that's like, I guess, like, kind of understandable. It's like, whatever, like a philosophical thing. But Moonfall was a piece of shit movie that came out in like 2022 about the moon crashing into the Earth.
That's so fucking fun. I love being like, yeah, we figured out the secrets to the universe that nobody else could. Based on a white lady with pink dreads.
Yeah,
that's how we pulled it off.
Yeah, Moonfall,
the Roland Emmerich movie.
Yeah, Yeah, it's just like
Is that Roland Emmerich? That's awesome.
yeah, it's just about the moon is about to crash. They spent I think they spent like a shit ton on marketing.
That did not. It'd be really funny to be somebody who went around going like, yeah, Moonfall saved cinema, guys. People went to theaters again.
Give it 2 years.
Okay, if any of you are concerned about Moonfall spoilers,
and if any of you are concerned about Moonfall happening in real life,
apparently they reached the interior of the moon, revealed to be a Dyson sphere powered by a white dwarf at its center.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I got one of those in my basement. I didn't.
Yeah.
Did I talk to somebody about that?
I got a friend named Dyson Sphere.
Yeah, I got a friend named Dyson Sphere powered by a white dwarf star.
Yeah. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage played the white dwarf in Moonfall. It stars Halle Berry, which
she hasn't been in anything good in a while, probably.
No, she was in Moonfall. I just said she was in Moonfall.
All right, well, I don't think anyone
Moonfall wasn't good.
No.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's a cult classic. Who knows?
No,
like
it's
Griffin
not.
said, give it 2 years. People will be like, "Yo, Moonfall kind of goes."
Yeah, Moonfall whips.
Yeah.
Yo, Moonfall whips sax and rock. I don't know.
Oh,
There's
someone,
an account.
I've
Common
put a couple
Moonfall
lessons.
enjoyer W.
Yeah, common Moonfall enjoyer W's. It's like
Moonfall
Moonfall is still on HBO Max, so I can still watch it.
Yeah.
Someone linked to
Moonfall Bros. We are so back.
someone linked to r/Prophecies of the Future, which
Whoa.
yeah.
wait, hold on.
Based on the film what's that movie called? It's got space.
The film adaptation is the film adaptation you're thinking about.
No, it's no, it's not Interstellar. It's got Asa Butterfield. No, it doesn't have Asa Butterfield. That's Orson Welles.
Gravity.
No, it's not Orson Welles.
Gravity.
It's the other. No, it's. God damn it! It's
Riddick.
Valerian and the City of a
Riddick.
Thousand Planets. I was thinking of Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
Oh, I would not have guessed
Sorry,
that.
was a complete because I mixed up Orson Welles and Orson Scott Card to
Yeah.
clarify which space adaptation I wasn't talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think my brain works anymore. I think I've got like a year left. I keep saying expressions incorrectly.
The third most
Like,
controversial post on Prophecies of the Future is the Prophecies of the Elders of Zion. From a deleted user, and it is exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
They say
Is it
the photo.
protocols? I thought it was protocols.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah, but
saying
these people
this is
think they're
this is
prophecies.
Prophecies of the
Yeah,
Future.
Yeah. It'd be really funny to be a guy who's into conspiracy shit, but he keeps just like slightly getting the name of everything wrong. Like he calls it like the Doomsday Stopwatch.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Are there any?
Can I read this?
Oh yes,
This one
please.
from the Escaping Prison Planet before we jump on.
Yeah. It's a lot of biblical stuff here.
Well, of course it is. They're all paranoid
Yeah, but
schizophrenics.
Yeah, but some paranoid schizophrenics can have fun with it. Some paranoid schizophrenics can be into Moonfall.
In this Escaping Prison Planet from a deleted user, let's stop using foul words. Hey, everyone. I wanted to talk about something that has been bothering me lately, and that is the use of foul words in this community. As we all know, the words we use reflect the state of our minds, and if our minds are filled with negativity and impurities, it will reflect in our language. Let's make an effort to use words that uplift, encourage, and inspire one another. It's also important to
Prison
remember...
Planet.
Yes. It's important to remember that people from all walks of life come onto this sub, r/Escaping Prison Planets, and some might be uncomfortable with certain phrases or words.
Like
So-
fuck, and not, like the Elders of Zion.
Like
So-
poo-poo. You can't say poo-poo.
Yeah.
I'd like to propose that we all make a conscious effort to avoid using any foul language in our posts and comments. Personally, I've installed an advanced profanity filter on my laptop, and I encourage
Advanced?
everyone to do the same. We can still express ourselves passionately and strongly without resorting to insult or offensive language. Remember, the change starts with us. If we work on purifying our minds, the use of foul language will automatically go away. So I read that, and I thought that was really great. And then I scrolled down on the most controversial page, and I read the next post, which is, who here is willing to talk about black people?
How races were created. Or wait, is that a separate one?
It's a separate one.
It'd be really funny if it was the same guy.
Oh no, yeah, no.
I just get the post itself is not important.
Yeah, no, because I sorted by the year. Yep, no, oh, it is. Yep, who here is willing to talk about black people?
Right.
It's okay. Wait, so the controversial for this year, one of the biggest psyops being played that holds us back, whatever. Are the elites actually the good guys? Who here is willing to talk about black people? Let's stop using foul words. And then theory, how races were created, genetic engineering.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh, here's the depressing truth about sexes. The depressing truth is I will never have sexes.
The depressing.
Yeah.
The depressing truth about sexes. Turns out the girls having 2 pussies thing was something my brother made up.
Yeah.
They have 2 boobs instead.
Yeah. Back to square one.
Yeah. Getting really into the races being about genetic engineering, but just because you want to make the 3-boobed woman from Total Recall.
Yeah. Oh wait, here's someone said an experiment you may want to try. Want to see the NPCs around you? Try this experiment. Put a glitch in the Matrix, like the Forrest Gump.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Well, it's explaining it. Okay. Like the Forrest Gump quote life blank. Okay, like the Forrest Gump. Life blank like a box of chocolates, or the field of dreams, build it and blank will come. There are tons. Okay, wait. Quote, there are tons like Pikachu's tail, Dolly's braces, etc. Just find one your person is very familiar with. Is this like a Mandela effect thing?
I guess. Okay, so the Pikachu's tail one is really funny because it's just somebody misremembering that Pikachus have a different tail based on whether they're male or female.
Yeah.
Like that's in the games.
Yeah, no.
I zoned out. That was the same post about the sexes.
Yeah. No. This is the experiment you might want to try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
have them fill in the blank or describe in detail, and then ask them how they know the answer and how sure they are. Really get them committed to their answer by giving you as many details as possible.
What the fuck is
Cue up the appropriate proof of the glitch like a YouTube clip. Then watch their face as they see they are wrong and the illusion changed. Okay, so this is just like a fucking Mandela
effect way to
thing.
Get all of your friends to not like you.
Yeah, it's just
this
like
is so fucking obnoxious. Yeah, you're actually wrong. You're
also,
actually not correct about
you're actually
that.
wrong
like how is this like how you see what an NPC is?
Because they will.
Yeah, like
you don't even know. You don't even know until
they
you see
explain it. Most people will first argue that it's not right and it couldn't be that way. Then they will blank out for a moment and come back and admit they were wrong. Every time I've done this, the person did not want to discuss it. I left the room. Try it.
Yeah, because you're being fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah, no, that's like
I have to go home.
Yeah. Every time I stuck my finger in my friend's face and started going, "I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you," they left the room and refused to talk to me.
You're being pedantic about a Forrest Gump quote.
Yeah, every time I sneezed really hard into my hand and then I wiped my boogers on my friend's shirt, they refused to speak to me like some kind of fucking NPC.
Yeah. From user, your mom sucked me off. The afterlife is just Earth in a different time period. Yeah. I like to imagine this. It's like, yeah, after you die, you're just in like the 20s, and it's like in black and white still.
It's like 2 years earlier. You're catching up with your own life.
It's 2013 forever.
I'd love that, man.
Oh man, that would be that. Heaven is 2014 forever. Hell is 2013 forever.
Heaven is being a 90s kid.
Yeah.
I wish I could be a 90s kid forever.
Yeah. I was robbed of that by not being born earlier.
I was robbed of that because of the time-traveling baby thief.
Yeah. No, you're the only 90s kid here. You got to experience all of the 90s.
No, because I was a kid. You don't become a kid when you're born. You're a baby
yes, you do.
First.
That's
no,
true. Well, in Boston you
Babies
do. In Boston you do.
Babies aren't... What? No. Imagine lecturing me on Boston.
Yeah.
You fucking clown.
I'm imagining it now. I'm imagining my lecture series at Harvard University.
I literally,
my new lecture at Boston.
I know a lot
Hunger
of stuff.
Games After Death. I had a dream last night that inspired my friend and I to come up with a theory which we've never heard of. After humans die, they go to a purgatory-like plane along with other people who died around the same time. The place is guarded, they cannot leave it, and there's a headmaster who rules it. These people eventually have to fight each other. If you come out on top, you'll get to have a life of luxury, riches, luck, whatever. Very comfortable and happy life. If you rank low, your next life will be miserable. I think this would fit the prison planet theory. The reptilians are getting even more entertained, more loosh farming. Okay, loosh is like a term that they use, and people would be spirit deprived. They would be born with an already ragged soul, a perfect slave for the system. How would you guys react if you learned that you were a perfect slave? If, like, you got a note in the mail that's
Well,
like,
as a perfect slave, I would say nothing and say, yes, master.
I'd
I
ask
love to
for an
serve.
ESPN. I'd ask for an ESPN graphic about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
now I want to look up...
Is Gus the perfect slave?
Yeah.
Eyebrows emoji, fire emoji.
They're like comparing your stats as a slave to Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
Harriet Tubman, she would be a terrible slave. That was like what
Yeah,
Yeah, she was a
for.
terrible slave.
That was the
Yeah.
whole thing. That's like
I don't know. I don't like
slave.
slavery. I don't know a lot about
Yeah.
slaves. I don't know any slaves' names.
Yeah.
Do you guys know any slaves' names? That interest you?
Griffin, because I did my slave.
You did not make
Yeah.
me your slave.
Uh,
I made you
you're
my
my
slave with
There
my
was-
deftness
there-
of words and
There was
cunning
a...
logical loopholes to make you
in,
my slave with words.
near where I...
Say yes,
I
master.
live, there's a coffee shop, or there was a coffee shop called Roots Coffee Shop, which they've
Yeah, I
now
didn't say anything. Fuck you, Griffin.
changed the name to, like, fucking, like... But I wanted to go into Roots Coffee Shop and just ask for, you know, coffee and then have them write the name to Kente on it, and then they... I don't know. I learned what loosh is, by the way. It's a new age term applied to the energy produced by human beings that the other entities used to feed from.
So it's like Chakra and Naruto.
Yeah, it's like chocolate and Naruto.
It's like chocolate. Yeah, the spirits feed off your chocolate.
Yeah.
The chocolate
Yeah.
that you
have
give up.
a Reese's shaped soul.
Yeah.
Can I
my
read
view
this
of
one?
Gender/sexuality. Oh, please. Did you send it? Or
Yeah.
did I send it? Just
Being
read-
an
yeah.
old soul
Oh,
at 17. From user
Oh,
Chosen
rough.
Slime.
Yep, I've been there.
Yeah.
I feel like I've reincarnated on this so many times that I have this inner wisdom inside of me without even needing much life experience. I
Yup,
only turned
me.
17 last month,
Facts.
and I feel like I'm an old man deep inside. I'm so self-aware and intelligent for my age. Even older people get mind blown when I reveal my age to them after a conversation. And I'm not even stroking my ego. It's like I've lived so many lives in this planet that even at 17, I feel so experienced. I even had a dream where my regular body peeled off like an orange and an old man was revealed. Like it's telling me how I've been here for so long.
This is
Yeah,
a very
old
roundabout
people's
way
mind
of
are-
apologizing for having erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. Old people's minds are blown. They're always like, "Are you my grandson?" And it's like, your grandson must be pretty smart. You know, they're confusing me with him. Their grandson must be at Harvard.
Oh, their user Chosen Slime has been suspended, sadly.
Yeah,
His soul
well,
was too old.
his soul was too old.
He was blowing too many minds.
Yeah. Has anyone ever said, like, I have an old soul and it's just because they're, like, racist?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like every third Facebook comment.
Yeah. I have a demon soul. I played that game and they gave me the demon soul for real. Someone says, I disagree with a lot of these comments. Yes, it's true that as a group, that as a youth, we all thought we knew it all. But in your case, you may very well be correct. I didn't start waking up until my early 20s, as in really started seeing the world for what it was and realizing everything. Look, he says, like, I think that you are actually correct. I think you are the chosen one. Oh, who left?
Not me. Griffin left. Get mad at him. Get mad at him. Griffin
I'm
left.
so mad
Griffin's
at
a
you.
coward.
I
Yeah,
don't know
so
what-
it's
I don't-
usually
I
the
don't know what
young
happened.
ones claiming to be an old soul are the ones who suffered the most. Yeah. I've suffered so much, but I'm still a kid at heart. So that sort of disproves it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've suffered so little. I feel like I have the soul of a dog.
I'm sort of like the
I just
avatar
don't
of
understand
suffering.
I
don't,
feel like
I don't get it at all.
yeah, I feel like there's just nothing going on with me. Like I have the soul of a water bottle or something.
Yeah. Gus, can you scroll up a bit and read the one about rating someone's penis during sex?
Oh, that's Griffin's account. Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
It's on my
Is this
account.
reality shifting?
No,
it's not.
this is just
I don't
in
even
our
have- Not that I
sex.
know because I posted it, but it wasn't. It wasn't
I
in there.
just ran out of stuff from reality shifting. I just wanted to move on to r slash
Christ,
text.
yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. He, M28, asked me, F20, to rate his penis during sex.
Cool.
So recently during sex, mid-stroke, the guy I was with whispers in my ear to rate his dick and then proceeded to ask me if he had the best dick I had ever felt, repeatedly, until I gave him an answer. Needless to say, this turned me off instantly. Not sure why some men feel the need to get their ego stroked during sex, but that really wasn't necessary. Anyway, I told him he sucked. That's awesome. I don't think it's like if that's like what you're into during sex, fine. But the idea of somebody just responding like, "No, it was bad," like that's fucking sick.
Make me a topster of all your ex-boyfriend's penises.
Even
now.
make me a topster, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a Bill Simmons analogy on what my stroke is like.
You know, the kind of leftward tilt piece of it.
Yeah. Did you guys see the Vivek thing that I posted about Vivek's Reddit account on?
Yeah, that.
What is it like? He made like a bunch of Reddit animes that nobody cared
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Well, they all got removed. I was looking through Vivek's account. He's the only admin of his own subreddit.
Cool.
So you can go to his account. Yeah,
That means he really cares, and he's working for the American people.
And he posts his own fan cams on r/conservative memes.
Does he actually?
Yes, he does.
Oh
Here,
my god!
Let me send one. And it's here. I'm sending it right now.
That's so fucking sick.
The fan cam includes clips from The Office.
Fuck yes, dude. Let's go.
Yeah.
Beast mode.
And is an It's also an advertisement for his book.
So fucking sick. Just the least popular person you could imagine having that. Does anyone want to see my John Hickenlooper fan cam?
Yeah, I do.
Actually, no, that sounds pretty sick.
Yeah. It's just all based on. It seems like this fan cam is based entirely off Trump saying his name weird, and calling him Young Vivek, and it's like that's a rapster name. That's what I am. I do
all
rap.
the fucking posts I've seen about people who are being like Donald Trump has gangsta cred now because he got arrested or fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's so funny that like people are saying that. It's like I think, and then you look at the polling. It's like fucking 74% of people think that Trump did this one.
Yeah, people are gonna post about Hillary Clinton the same way when she finally gets arrested for New World Order baby killing or whatever.
They should just arrest. They should arrest her for that.
Yeah,
it would be cool if she was like the fall guy. Like they just made her the fall guy for everything the Illuminati ever did.
Yeah. It was all Hillary.
And they sentenced her to like 10,000 years in prison, and it would be like the most popular decision in American history, I think, if the government sentenced Hillary Clinton to prison for 10,000 years.
just cause.
Yeah,
not even like as a fall guy or anything. Just like whatever.
He also posted to he also posted links to a story about how he's claiming the world. He's drawing attention to the fact that the World Economic Forum has a profile of him because he's like fucking worked with them, and it's like, just so you know, guys, I'm suing the World Economic Forum because I hate them so much, even though they have a profile of me.
I'm suing the World Economic Forum because I'm jealous of how high they can count.
Yep.
Once you get into the 70s, I get confused. I don't know what a billion is.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else? I wanted to see if Vivek's posted anything else. If he just posted in like fucking like r/gaming PCs or something like. Yeah. No. It's just his own. I did go on. There's an r/Vivek Ramaswamy, and there's just like one woman. Oh wait, did I send the? There's like one woman that says like, I'm going back to school. I need help writing my thesis on how cool Vivek is. Yeah, I'm gonna read Soros Connection, or because I kind of already summarized what that was when we talked about that. Oh yeah, here. I'm going back to school on r/Vivek Ramaswamy. Okay. I'm going back to school at 31. Political science major, journalism minor. I haven't done much, but a couple weeks back I wrote my second piece that happened to center around Vivek. Feel free to leave feedback for me on how I could improve. I don't have a whole lot of people who I could go to personally, so I would who I can go to personally. So I'd love to hear back from other people. And then someone's just asking her if she's former military. Not. Oh yeah, and then no. The funny part was her username is "My life is a fairy tale."
Something like that. Vivek is like one of those guys that just nobody is going to even think about in a year.
Yeah.
Like
no.
he's going to be like you're going to like mix him up with somebody else.
Yeah.
And
well, I don't know.
He's like a prime candidate for somebody in 2 years going.
I don't know if I'm
Who's
gonna.
that guy who like.
I don't know if
ran
I'm gonna.
against Trump.
I'm not gonna admit that I would mix up Vivek with other people. I think a lot of the other people on stage I would admit that I would mix up, but I'm not gonna. Never mind. Oh, and I went on r/Republican. I'm kind of going rapid fire, but yeah, I like this one on r/Republican from 3 years ago, where someone says today's Master of Trolling Award goes to an unlikely source, Nigel Farage.
And today's Master of Trolling Award goes to the guy under my bridge.
Yeah, it's just it's a fucking Biden tweet where he says, in 8 days we're going to take democracy back, and then Nigel Farage says, and then sell it to China, and everyone's like, wow,
yes.
This is great.
Today's Master of Trolling Award goes to Lizzie Borden for murdering multiple members of her family.
Yeah.
An expert gambit.
Yeah.
Well played, Miss Borden.
Yeah.
You were the BAMF of the day.
Yeah, today's expert in trolling award goes to fucking the Butcher of Leon for escaping authorities and working with the CIA. Top keck to you, Klaus Barbie.
Today's Master of Trolling Award goes to fuck. What was his name? God damn it! Oh, I'm so fucking stupid.
Dennis Rader, the BTK killer.
No, I wasn't gonna say the BTK killer. I was gonna say
I'm permanently banned from Tinder because
Sigmund Reed. Fuck. I was gonna say Sigmund Reed.
Wait, why you changed
I'm permanently banned from Tinder because I changed all my photos to photos of the BTK killer one day, and I got immediately insta banned.
Were they?
No, they were just photos of him. His mugshot.
Oh, his mugshot. I was wondering if it was like him, like looking kind of good. It's like, I wonder.
Yeah, him putting the BTK killer putting that shit on.
Yeah, it's funny that the thing that stopped that enabled the BTK killer was saying like, "Don't go in my basement."
Hey, you can't go in there.
And then having the least inquisitive kids of all time. It's like, wow, I guess we shouldn't go in the basement.
No, I would do that. I would absolutely. If somebody tells me not to go in their basement, I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah, that's like
business.
That's how. I mean, that's how Jeffrey Dahmer got away with it for a little. He was just keeping a bunch of dead bodies in his apartment. It's like you can't go in there though.
Yeah, it's like
Mr. Dahmer, why does your basement smell so foul? There's a big poop down there.
Yeah,
that's the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember. I mean,
look where I come from. Back in the day, we used to go to the bathroom in the basement. I don't know where you're from, but that's just how we do it here.
Yeah, no, if I was the BTK killer's kid, I don't know if I would have stopped him, but I definitely would have known what was going on. Just maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because I was like a bored chick.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah. What if, guys?
I'm the T killer.
What if the BTK killer was such a good dad because he made it so that his kids never had to look in the basement? He was always keeping them satisfied. You know,
he was
letting them have fun.
He was buying them so many toys.
Yeah, he was buying them so many toys. Guys, what if we got the BTK killer wrong this entire time? What if he bought his kids so many toys to stop them from discovering, finding and torturing and killing in his basement?
Dad, the only condition I have now that I don't look in the basement is if you send me to Harvard. I get to go to Harvard.
Yeah, the BTK stands for the Buying Toys Killer.
Because of his buying of toys.
Because of
His
his
almost
buying of
pathological buying of toys for
Buying
his
of
children.
toys.
He almost
Yeah.
he derived a sort of not sexual, but some kind of satisfaction out of buying presents for people.
Yeah, of playing with toys also.
Yeah.
Yes,
also
there was
known as the-
a sort of
the
Arrested
PTK
Development
killer.
where
The playing with toys killer. Imagine,
Just kidding.
imagine.
he
Yeah,
didn't really do that.
No, I think he
was
I
a
think
killer. He never bought
horribly
anyone
abusive.
toys.
Yeah. I mean, well, we can't discount that. Let's not accuse him of never buying toys.
Let's not. I mean, look, the BTK killer has rights too.
Yeah. I also like. I don't like that Reddit doesn't let you. It only says like 3 years ago and not like, the number
The
of days
date.
ago or an actual date. Yeah, because it says this is a meme from Connor Dam 3 years ago, and it's some woman drinking a giant martini or something out of a giant martini glass, and the woman is labeled idiots who misrepresented the president, and the big glass is labeled bleach. How is the left so
Whoa.
dumb? Which I can only assume this is in reference to like January 6th.
Yeah.
It's like they won. it's like you didn't really get one over on that.
That was a bit of a mess. I saw that entire thing
Oh, wait.
happening on a TV in a Quincy YMCA.
Oh wait, no, this
South
is
Shore of
oh wait, no,
Massachusetts.
this is
January
even better.
6th?
This is
Yeah.
this
I
is
was just like, I was like doing fucking like dumbbell curls or something, and I walk over and I'm like, are they storming the fucking White House?
I had the
Yeah.
coronavirus, so I was asleep, and I had a fever, and I barely woke up, and my dad was like, "They're taking the fucking Capitol." I'm like,
yeah.
"All right, man," and I went back to sleep for like 5
See,
more
given your
hours.
dad, I totally assumed he was
Yeah, no.
lying, too.
Yeah. Well, given your dad, I assume you would be happy that he's the one telling you that and that you weren't seeing him on TV.
I wasn't seeing him.
I
He's a good
had
guy.
a-
Hey, it's his
Yeah, no,
birthday
he is.
today. Okay.
Oh, it is? Happy birthday, Griffin's dad. I'm glad you didn't storm the Capitol. This actually isn't in reference to the Capitol this post. This is in reference to the ivermectin thing.
Oh,
Which is even funnier because it's like these idiots are the ones that are drinking bleach. It's like, no, you're the ones like
Eating
well, what's your
worm
date? It
remover.
could be.
killing
those-
yourself
Could
with
be-
worm remover. It's so funny that like looking like down to the wire of like some of those like Senate races, like it is very possible. I think the closest it was in like Minnesota, where like some counties were lost by like 20 votes for like like full control of the legislature, and it's like people predicted it's like, oh yeah, no, if they actually like got vaccinated, then they wouldn't have lost those seats. It's like they just kept killing themselves with fucking horse dewormer. That was
guys, I think we hit an hour. Which
Okay.
I'm giving up right now because I'm caffeine crashing really hard and I want to take a nap.
okay. Yeah. Oh, and he ate too many
Alright.
candy bars.
Goodbye,
Now he's crashing.
everybody.
Bye everyone.
Patreon,
Subscribe to the
5
Patreon.
stars.
Patreon 5 stars.
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. All right. That was
Alright.